two basic linear patterns, and I'm going to show you how much you can do with them. I want to keep it as simple as possible, so not go over very complex linear patterns. For those of you that don't know, a linear pattern or a linear group is a group that does not involve playing two limbs at the same time. So anytime you hear a drummer do something like this, right, left, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left. So that is basically linear drumming. I was originally introduced to this when I was studying. This is in the UK, 2008 or 9. I went to what they call these shed sessions at a church, and they had all these. I was the only white person in that room. Well, some people say that I would fall under the color, that's a category in South Africa, which I'm happy about. I guess it's in between. So anyway, all these guys at the church were all big people, and everything they played, even the simple things, just sounded so good. But what I saw was 12-year-old kids that would sit down and do this weird. And I was like, who taught them that? I was studying music at that time, and none of the topics, none of the styles would involve those cool sounding beats. And what I did at that time, YouTube was relatively a new website, so I couldn't really find much videos there. But what I did is that I filmed some of these workshops that they used to do. They used to meet in a church with like a big circle of 10 drummers maybe, bass players in between, keyboard players, and so forth. And everybody would have a time to solo. So one of these times I went and I recorded these guys, and then I watched it at home again and again, and the drummer did this. The speed of the song wasn't that fast. It was like a... And he did that, and that was the first time that I could kind of figure out what was happening there. So I watched that video again and again, and that was my first ever introduction to a linear pattern played in a very musical way. So orchestrated around the drum set in a way that sounds cool, that people generally like that sound. That is what I want to speak to you about today, and hopefully, be able to transfer something that has really been influencing me over the past 5 years at least, I would say. So the first pattern is right, left, kick, kick. Right, left, kick, which is very used by many drummers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play that pattern as a 16th note triplet subdivision, which basically, I know it sounds scary, that name, but it sounds like this. If this is my quarter note, 2, 3, 4, 16th note triplets are going to sound like a 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 2. You can count 1 triplet, and triplet, 2 triplet, and triplet, 3 triplet, and triplet, 4. As long as you know where it's the 1, 3, 4, you'll be fine. Or you'll be okay. Now what I'm going to do is that I'll take that subdivision, 1 triplet, 1 triplet, and triplet, 2 triplet, and triplet, and I'm going to play that pattern, right, left, kick, kick, right, left, kick, kick. Now the pattern consists of 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm playing it in a triplet feel, so it will create quite a weird feel. But once again, as long as you know how to apply it on the drum set and how to crash again on the 1, then you should be coming up with very musical ways. So this is how I originally got introduced to, just by watching these guys play and trying to figure out what they were doing, how I got into this linear drumming, that whole topic. So I take that simple pattern, right, left, kick, kick, right, left, kick, kick, and I play it as a 16th note triplet pattern. So I'm not going to use a metronome. I'll try to be a metronome here, my foot. So 16th note triplet sound, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, okay? I'm going to take that pattern, right, left, kick, kick. Next one to sound. So that's basically the idea. That is the main concept. Of course, there's always an approach, a systematic approach to learning something. First, try to really get the feel. Okay, where is my 1 if I'm doing this? Where is the 1 there if I'm playing 16th note triplets? What is here? 1. have to get used to the feel. Maybe play a metronome and try to play on time with the metronome. Once you're comfortable with that, then I advise people to start moving around and trying different ideas. So that on its own, that pattern, it's maybe quite loud. Okay? So if I want to play that as a fill, there wasn't a fill there. 16th note triplet, using the pattern, right, left, kick, kick. 3, 4, 1, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet. Okay? Does that make sense? So far, is it making sense? It's very simple, but of course, when you play that up to speed with the track, people, it sounds weird. It sounds quite weird, so people don't know what it is, but it's just right, left, kick, kick. So, and once you get the pattern down, then you can start moving around the drums in musical ways, you know, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, etc. Now I'm gonna play that a little bit faster to show you how good it actually sounds in a group.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to find ways to finish your fills as well. So what I'm doing, just quickly, I'm not gonna spend much time on that. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So I'm finishing on the second count, I think, of the 4. So there's gonna be a little bit of space at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just an easy way to finish my fill. Okay? This is what it would sound like.